Alright guys, so as you've noticed, this has become a bit more challenging. So here are some extra problems basically just going through practicing. And again, you guys are in high school now and you've been asking for more of a challenge. So please get away from doing your work and all the little narrow margins and stuff. You need a new piece of paper and you need to really take your time. Okay, these aren't as challenging as they might seem at first. Okay, if you just take your time. I make mistakes on these many times still, and it's just that there's a lot of little places to make them. It's not that the math itself is hard, it's just that there's a lot of it. So this example here, 3x plus y minus 2z equals 10. Make sure you write the problem down correct first. I see that a lot of times as, honestly, students' biggest mistakes. So just be careful. Take your time. There's no rush to get done. Okay? So have them all down. And again, we will be using different characters for each. I'll say that this is, it's looking like a circle now. So circle, triangle, and square. Now to be honest, my favorite method is substitution for these. Okay, over elimination. You can use elimination. Okay, again, that's what I normally have. Students are like, well, can't I just eliminate those two? Certainly. But I like substitution, primarily, especially when I see variables by themselves. So here I see y all by itself. So I'm just going to take circle and solve for y. So I'm going to move 3x to the other side and negative 2z to the other side. And from circle, I'm going to have that y is really equal to minus 3x plus 2z plus 10. Okay, I took the first equation solving for y. Alright, now y in the other two equations is just going to be the negative 3x plus 2z plus 10. So now, new and improved triangle, okay, with our y is 6x minus 2. We just found that y is really negative 3x plus 2z plus 10. What else do we have? We have plus z equals negative 2. New and improved square with y is x plus 4 times the quantity, what we just found for y, plus z plus 3z equals 7. Okay, you get this far? Pat yourself on the back to begin with. Again, these take a lot of practice. Let's just clean this up a little. Plus 3z, because again, the mistakes are going to happen, just little tiny ones. Okay, so let's begin to distribute. Negative 2 times negative 3, negative 2 times positive 2, and 10. Triangle from here now is 6x plus 6x minus 4z minus 20 plus z equals -2. And see how here's where all the math is coming together. 6x plus 6x is 12x. My -4z plus z is -3z. I'm going to just add my 20 over now. And that gives me 18. Now let's look at square. Alright, x plus 4 times -3. So it's actually minus 12x plus 8z plus 40 plus 3z equals 7. Let's simplify it up. We have -11x plus 11z. Subtract our 40 over equals -33. Okay, and we'll highlight this equation to now use. With yellow and pink now, I'm going to take both of those and begin to eliminate. So I have 12x minus 3z equals 18. -11x plus 11z equals -33. Nothing off the bat looks like it's going to be easy to eliminate or solve for. So I'm instead am just going to shoot for my z's and get rid of those. So 11 times 12 is 132x minus 33z equals 198. On the bottom, we have -33x plus 33z equals 33 times 3, -99. Shake and bake all that. It looks like a mess, but really what ends up happening is we get 99x is equal to 99. That's not too bad. X equals 1. Awesome. With our newfound x, we can then plug it into an equation with two variables. So now 11 times 1 plus 11 times z was -33. Okay, this is just -11 plus 11z equals -33. And you probably get the idea here. 11z is equal to -22. And z equals -2. X is 1. Z is -2. With both of these, we still need to find y. Well, we take both x and z, and we'll plug into one of our first equations. I'll say square since it's the first. And we know x is 1. We don't know what 4y is. We know 3 times -2, which is z, equals 7. And let's see here, if we were to add our 6 and subtract our 1, so that would give me 13. And subtract our 1. Divide by 4, divide by 4. Y is finally 3. Oh my, all that hard work. Sorry if this was confusing. But again, for right now, all the answers will be nice and clean for you, like this. And x is 1. Y is 3. Z is -2. Maybe run through this example a few times. Try and catch up with what I did or didn't do. Try it a different way. If you did it a different way, try and get that answer, okay? These are hard, but you should feel accomplished after you get the solutions, okay? Great job. About 6-7 minutes, and well, a little longer than that, sorry. But that's the basics of it. So keep practicing is the key.